Hi guys, we're going to do a ShopKeep tutorial of how to do a return. So the things that you will need today to do a return is a receipt. We have to have a receipt to be able to do it. We can look it up by the last 4 digits of the credit card, but sometimes people get new credit cards, so it's just best to have the receipt. We don't do exchanges or returns without them. So what you'll do at the ShopKeep app is log in. And once you log in, the transaction screen will pop up. Once again, this will change depending on what season we're in and what we're selling the most of. And you will come over to the 3 lines over here and you'll tap it and it'll bring open the menu button. And then you see history and returns right here. You'll tap on it. And as you can see, it says at the top there, transaction info. And then you can enter in the last 4 digits of the card or the transaction number on the receipt. The transactions that will show up on this register will be the ones that were performed on the register for that day. So this is where the last 4 digits of the card come in handy, or the transaction number. On the receipt, the transaction number is this really long one and it calls it out for you, which is super helpful. If not, then the credit card number, the last 4 digits is right there. I like to look it up with the credit card number on the receipt because it's not as long as the transaction number, as you can tell. So in this case, her number is 1670. So you'll come up here and you'll tap until you see the keyboard pop up. If the keyboard doesn't pop up, then make sure you troubleshoot on what to do. The scanner is on, so you just need to turn the scanner off. And then you'll type in the 1670. Oops. And then you'll hit either this return button right here or search. And it's searching for the transactions, and then you can see any transaction that this lady has made with us in the previous times prior to this, and it will pull up the most current one. And off to the left here you'll see exactly what her receipt says. So this is the receipt that I showed you just a second ago. You can't do anything on the screen quite yet, so what you'll do is you will go over to these 3 little dots and you'll tap them, and it'll say begin return, reprint receipt, or reprint gift receipt. The reprint gift receipt right now is not highlighted, which is okay. So we are going to begin the return. So you tap on begin return, and it'll bring you to this screen right here. And you can swipe up or down depending on how long the receipt is to return. So there's the quantity. You can adjust by either tapping on it or pressing the minus sign. There is a super nice reminder. It says tap to highlight items for return and adjust quantity if necessary, or you can press the select all if they're returning all of them. We only return plants if they don't need them for a landscape. If the plant has died, we don't return it. We actually issue a replacement, and once again, they still need the receipt for that. And you can find the steps on what to do for that in Trello. So we are going to say that she wants to return this butterfly milkweed, so you'll tap on it, and that's the one we are returning. So she did pay with a credit card, so we can return it with a credit. We do not return cash. We just don't do that. So then you'll tap more if they don't want it on a credit card, because we can issue them a gift card. So if you have a transaction that the person did pay cash, since we don't return cash, you will put it on a gift card. You will always put it on a gift card. And then so you'll just tap gift card. I'm not going to. But then you will grab a gift card from the drawer. This is what it looks like. This one already has an amount on it, which is fine. We can just still use it for an example. But you will follow the steps like you're activating the gift card. It will tell you what to do on the screen. So you would click gift card, and then you would swipe it on the iCard reader and make sure that it is associated with the register you're using, which this is East, so this has an E on it. And make sure you just swipe the card like it needs to. It will print a receipt for that gift card. Go ahead and write the amount on the gift card for the customer, like this one has $25 on it, and give their receipt and the gift card to the customer. That's if they pay cash for it, or if they would rather have a gift card versus putting it back on their credit card. It does take like 5 to 7 business days for the amount to return back onto the credit card. Just make sure you let people know that so they don't call us and ask us where their stuff is. If you have any other questions, just make sure you ask. Once you are completely done doing the return and you don't have any more transactions, definitely come up here to the 3 dashes and click sign out. This way nobody can do anything under your number. Thanks guys. Like I said, if you have questions, please ask. That is the basic tutorial of how to return or exchange an item. Thanks.